Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on where you are in this amazing world. My name is Donovan Jolly and welcome everybody once again for another amazing video of DIY investing. Chainlink is broken past its all-time highs and is headed into price discovery. This is the most bullish case that we possibly could have had for altcoins because Chainlink has been the leader of the entire cryptocurrency space. When Bitcoin went from $3,200 all the way to $14K, Chainlink was actually the first one to lead that rise, where Chainlink went from less than 40 cents all the way upwards of over $3. This has been the leader of the market. Anytime Bitcoin makes a move, Chainlink leads that move with even more furiosity. And I've been a very big supporter of Chainlink over the last few months. I've actually accumulated a significant portion size, and this is one of my biggest cryptocurrency investments. And I am so excited to bring you guys this video because we're gonna dive in deep into some price speculation. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys why I believe that we could see Chainlink valued at $200 to $500 by the end of this cycle, and why now, even though we're breaking past all-time high, is still a very early time to become an investor. If you're new and just finding this channel, always remember to do me a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to this channel for more updates. Make sure that you guys click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos like the one provided for you here. And always remember guys, we hit 10,000 members inside of my Discord. This is one of the fastest growing Discord communities out there and the best Discord community in cryptocurrency. So make sure that you guys join. It's free for anybody that wants to. All you guys gotta do is click in the description of this video. There you're gonna find the invitation link to my channel. Once you guys have access, I'm also offering my more exclusive content like the video course in Signal. So if you're somebody that wants to copy my educational content, you want to follow along and learn all of the skills required to make profits, or you'd rather just copy all of the trades I take and copy my long-term portfolio, you guys are definitely going to want to check out the video course in Signal. So make sure that you guys stay all the way to the end of this because I'm going to be taking a couple minutes to teach you guys how you guys can sign up, the pros of doing so, and how we can actually get you going today. All right guys, we got a lot of really exciting charts today. I know you guys are going to find a ton of value in this. I have had a lot of time. I have had a lot of fun making this video for you. So without further ado, let's jump right in the video today. Alrighty guys, so we're going to look through the Chainlink price action. We're also going to be looking at the Bitcoin pair. We're going to be comparing this market cycle to an older market cycle to share with you guys kind of what I actually expect to happen with Chainlink. And then we're going to finish up with some price speculation. What price targets do I see Chainlink over the next couple years? This is going to be a really exciting video, so make sure that you guys watch this through. You're going to be able to find a ton of value in this. Spent a lot of time coming up with content to make this for you guys, to give you a deeper perspective on what we could actually look for with a long-term prospect of Chainlink. Now, really what I wanted to go through here was analyze a few different levels because Chainlink is a very symmetrical chart when it actually comes to analyzing specific levels. Now, this was obviously our first all-time high that we made. This was what we made in 2018. And then we had this long accumulation phase. This was really the first of Chainlink. We went through that bear market and it held support and did really, really well. We just made this big rounded bottom accumulation before 2019 rolls around, and then we break out and go into new all-time highs. And from that point, you know, all we've basically done is retested all of the previous all-time high here as support, and we've bounced off of this level 3 different times. Each time we bounce off this level, it produces a pretty strong reaction because there's a lot of value and there's a lot of buyers heading into that all-time high mark. Now, what we've recently just done over the last couple days is we've actually broken out of our all-time high once more. So this was the type of impulse that came after our last break of this all-time high. And now we've broken past it again, very, very convincingly. We have a lot of new volume. We have a big green candle that came in here. This is a 3-day time frame right now, but if we look at the daily, it's just once again a huge green candle. This is a convincing breakout, guys, and this is what I've been warning everybody, why we need to pay attention for Chainlink, because it's been leading the market. Whatever impulses, whatever Bitcoin does and whatever the other altcoins do, Chainlink makes those same impulses, but it's much bigger. And so this is the time of the market cycle where you look for the coins that are outperforming, you're looking for the coins that are doing the best, and you're investing into those, because at the end of the day, guys, we're still very early on in this cycle. I've always viewed 2021 as 2017 was in the last cycle, where all of the altcoins went crazy. It was like shooting fish in a barrel. You just buy one and then the next day you're up 30 to 100%, sometimes even more. And that's basically what I've been expecting of 2021. 2021 is going to be the new 2017, and we're right now just seeing the early stages of that. Chainlink's breaking all-time highs. It's leading the market. It's pretty much doing the exact same thing that Ethereum did in the last cycle, which is why we're actually going to be diving into another chart here. We're going to next be talking about why I think Chainlink is destined for an Ethereum-like 2017 run. So if we come over here, we're going to be taking a look at Ethereum real quick because I want to share with you guys the similarities in market structure. Now, if you guys remember, Ethereum was really that leader of 2017. We had the ICO craze. So much value was being pumped into Ethereum's market cap, and it was causing the price of Ethereum to skyrocket. This was the most bullish coin of the last cycle, and I actually expect Chainlink to do that this time around. Very confident in saying that. And if it's not Chainlink, I feel like it's one of the others between Tezos. That's just the way that I've personally been structuring my portfolio, and this is what I see. During the last cycle in Ethereum, Ethereum gets added to exchanges, and then it makes its first impulse. This was the first breakout that we saw. Ethereum really led the market with Monero, with Dash, with some of those coins like that, some of those older higher caps, but it was really the spotlight of Ethereum that led that way. Now, after this first impulse, this is where the real bulk of that bull run started. This is where Bitcoin started breaking all-time highs and went into super price discovery. And this is exactly the same thing in which I'm expecting to have happen with Chainlink. And so let's theorize and let's speculate here. And let's assume that Chainlink goes on a massive tear, very similar to the 2017 parabolic run in Ethereum. What type of price targets could we expect? And how can we actually use math to dictate how much market cap we are actually going to need to come to these price targets? Because guys, it's one thing to speculate on price targets, but it's another thing to actually understand the math and how much market cap it's actually going to take for a market to go to that value. And that's the thing that nobody writes off. They think always, oh, you know, $589 XRP, but they don't realize how many multiple trillions of dollars, which I think it would be like $22.5 trillion for XRP to actually hit $589. Is $22.5 trillion really realistic over a year period of time? Probably not, but we're going to speculate here on Chainlink, and let's see if we can come up with a price target for Chainlink and a price target that actually lines up with what we could see based off of market cap. So let's go through here and let's actually take a look at Chainlink. So all I've done here is I've gone and I've layered over the Ethereum 2017 bull run, and I'll actually share with you guys where it was at. It was right here. So I took the chart from here, the very early start of 2017, and then I layered it over Chainlink because we're seeing pretty close correlations here. Chainlink right now, and I'll hide it, Chainlink right now has just been growing and just slightly accumulating on this more and steeper parabolic trend. And we can see that right here. Really a lot of chop, but we're making higher highs, and it's just getting more and more parabolic. This is like a lot of pressures building before we start breaking out. Now, Ethereum did the same thing here. After we capitulated right here, we started building up. We had these two attempts to break lower and failed, and then we started uptrending before we just went more and more parabolic, right? The same thing is happening with Chainlink today. And if we take the 2017 Ethereum consolidation and we layer it over this, this is very, very close to what I'm expecting to have happen with Chainlink today. This is roughly the same thing. So with that being said, guys, let's actually go through here and kind of view what the chart would look like if in fact we do get a 2017-esque Ethereum-like run inside of Chainlink. Well, it will look something like this. You know, we might not get our first pullback until, you know, just under $200 or $200 approximately. And, you know, we might not top out until closer to, you know, $500. And that is just the way of me layering it over this, making it fit to where it looks the most identical. And this is pinpointing that we could see Chainlink at around $600. Now, obviously, all I've gone and done is layered over the chart. You know, there isn't anything more than that, but this is really important, guys, because we need to understand that if you would have been an Ethereum holder back in the day, you know, when Ethereum was worth $7, $8, you know, nobody would have ever expected it to actually go to $1,450 in about a year's time. And so nobody's really going to be expecting Chainlink to do the same this time around because, you know, we're worth about $5.50 approximately. I bought most of mine around, you know, a little over $2 towards the $3.70 range. So just under $4 to $2. That range is where I bought the most of them. But even though there's a higher circulating supply inside of Chainlink, it doesn't mean that we can't have a similar type parabolic run. And I actually expect us to do so. A lot of people are writing off the possibility that we'll be over $100, but you guys got to remember that the people saying that now are the same people that didn't have the foresight to see Ethereum at over $1,000. And so this is very, very important to understand. At the end of the day, this is all just speculation, and this is what we do as analysts a lot of times. We're speculating on price. Less speculation on price and more just technical analysis, but on a long-term basis, I like to speculate on price a little bit because it's important to look at the full around cycle that's happening on the big time frames. And this is really what I see happening with Chainlink, because not only are we following Ethereum very closely, where all we've done is made one impulse, but we're just starting the bulk of this next major parabolic move. And that's why I actually expect Chainlink to be valued at $200 to $500 over the course of this cycle. At the very peak of the cycle high, I expect Chainlink to be valued at $200 to $500, and I'm personally going to be holding to those price targets. It's going to be a very big parabolic run. I think that Chainlink's going to lead the way. And so, with all that being said, guys, let's actually go through here. And let's actually take a look at the market cap, and let's speculate on where we could potentially find that market cap to lie at. So let's go take a look at Chainlink, and let's go figure out how much is in circulation supply. So right now we have a total supply of about 1 billion Chainlink, but the circulating supply is only about 350 million Chainlink. And so with that being said, guys, we're only going to use this formula with the current supply, the circulating supply. I'm not going to calculate it with 1 billion. I'm going to calculate it with 350 million, because that is what is in the current circulating supply. So the way that you guys actually do this is to calculate the market cap of a coin, and this is for speculation or just to calculate whatever the market cap is right now. You take the circulating supply and you multiply this number by the price in which you want to calculate it. So if you were to take 350 million times $5.60, you would come out to the market cap of this almost 2 billion, right? And so we're going to take this and we're going to be multiplying this by $200 to $500, and we're going to figure out what type of market cap Chainlink is going to need to accomplish so that we can actually see those price levels. So we're going to take 350 million. Let's clear this one. 350 times, let's go with 200, equals this number here. So we're going to take this number right here. We're going to copy that, and we're actually going to put it in right here and pronounce it. So that would equal, if Chainlink were to hit $200, that would equal a market cap of 70 billion. Now that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. If we actually go to CoinMarketCap right now and we actually just take a look at Bitcoin's market cap, Bitcoin's worth about 170 billion right now. So that's, just under half of Bitcoin's current market cap. Is that unrealistic? Is that unrealistic to you guys? That would be over double. That'd be about triple the market cap of Ethereum. That'd be much greater than XRP, and then any of the others are very, very undervalued compared to 70 billion. But you guys got to remember that at the peak, Ethereum market cap was valued at about 130 billion. So, Ethereum itself was about double what it would take to get a $200 Chainlink. So let's actually go back and let's go take a look at XRP. So XRP hit a market cap of about 140 billion. So this is once again about double what Chainlink would need. And so realistically, guys, it doesn't actually take that much money for these values of these assets to go up significantly. I mean, $200 per Chainlink, guys, you're literally looking at a move like this. This is $200 right here. Let me actually mark it for you guys. 200 bucks is right here. So this is what we would be looking at inside of Chainlink. One major, major impulse right off the bat that would take us pretty quickly to that $200 threshold. And after that, maybe that's the top, or maybe we get an even higher bull run. Let's say we get a 2017-esque bull run where we go closer to about $500. Let's see what type of market cap Chainlink would have to hit $500 in market cap. So we're going to go 350 million times 500 equals, it's about 175 billion. So that would come out to $175 billion in market cap, or roughly the current size of Bitcoin's market cap today. Bitcoin's current market cap is sitting at 170 billion. For Chainlink to hit $500 in market cap, it would need 175 billion. So about $5 billion larger in market cap than the current valuation of Bitcoin today. Is this unrealistic? No, I don't think so in the slightest. And in fact, what we have here is a revolutionary technology that is completely changing everything about the common world. This is the Internet of Things, guys. What we don't understand is that, every single electronic that we have is going to be communicating with us and sharing data back and forth. We're going to be able to connect with our electronics. We're going to be able to connect with them and see what type of upgrades they need. They're going to be able to communicate back with us with diagnostics. We're going to be able to track things on a completely different level with supply chains, with clothing, with all types of stuff, guys. The opportunity is limitless, literally. We're going to be able to pull up all kinds of advanced analytics that are going to be run on the blockchain, and we're going to be able to use, Chainlink to actually transfer that data. Because you guys got to understand what Chainlink does is it's all for data transfer. So basically, the problem that we have in society right now is the fact that I can't send data from a centralized server to a blockchain, because blockchains just don't communicate like that. If they did, it would render the entire system useless. It would be centralized. And so this is what is the greatest selling point in cryptocurrency and blockchain, but at the same time, it's also its biggest weakness for adoption. And Chainlink basically bridges the gap. So for the first time ever, we're going to be able to take all the centralized servers that we have, all of the data that we have stored in society today, and we're going to be able to use Chainlink as a middleman to initiate all of the data transfer to the blockchains themselves. And so this is going to be the middleman that takes all of the data in the real world and uploads it to the blockchain. This is a huge, huge, huge project, guys. Huge project, huge partnerships. So many big companies are already partnered and working with Chainlink. And you guys got to understand that as the entire world adopts blockchain technology, there is going to be a huge transition period, and we're going to see a big bull run very similar. So, is a $500 Chainlink out of the realms of possibility? Absolutely not. Should you plan for the potential of that happening? Yes, very much so. Because, guys, for me, I make this channel as a long-term investor. I know that you make the majority of your money by holding long-term. It's so hard to hold a coin to 100x. So hard. People don't realize how hard it actually is, because you're going to have to go through all of these swings. Every time it starts to sell off, you're going to hear, oh, this is the top. Oh, this is the top. It's going to crash. And you got to hold through that. Oh, this is the top. It's going to crash. Oh, this is the top. It's screwed. It crashed 70%. And then it keeps going up. This is the way that these cycles work. In my opinion, every dip from this point on is for buying. It has been buying since 2019. And we're very at the beginning stages of experiencing that massive bull run that we've all been waiting to find out about. Now, guys, this is the video I had for you. I wanted to go in and actually talk about the price a little bit. We're currently sitting at about, $500 or $5.45. If we actually hit $500, that would be just under a 100x return, be about a 90x return. And so even though where we're at today, it might not be the same massive ROI that you would got elsewhere, this is still very undervalued. This is still a huge financial opportunity, and we really need to be taking it as that and looking at it as a financial opportunity. Because, guys, this is going to behave very similar to Ethereum, and had you have just jumped on that amazing Ethereum hype, think about how rich you would have been at this point. Look at how parabolic that went. We're seeing the exact same signs from Chainlink today. It's leading the market. It's outpacing everything. It's not actually out of the realm of possibility for us to hit these types of market cap. I mean, XRP at its peak hit $140 billion in market cap. That's only $35 billion more to make Chainlink go to $500. If Chainlink really is going to be this giant catalyst for a bull run, then there is no reason to suspect that we can't hit these type of levels. And I actually expect us to, because for me, I've already told you guys that I expect Ethereum to be close to $20,000. That puts it into a $5 trillion or $1 trillion at least. It's about $1 trillion in market cap. If I think that that's possible with Ethereum, I definitely think it's possible with Chainlink. And who knows, guys, maybe we could see an even bigger bull run inside of Chainlink. Maybe it's even bigger than the Ethereum bull run because there's even more money into this. These are the things that we have to prepare for now, because we don't want to get shaken out. We don't want to sell too early because we're just barely seeing the big bulk of this run. If you're a Chainlink holder, don't be trying to sell right now. Keep holding the long-term trend because this is where we make the most money. That's what I'm personally doing. Now, before we wrap up this video, let's quickly talk about the Bitcoin pair. Because the Bitcoin pair is arguably one of the better looking charts I've ever seen in crypto history. And I genuinely believe that. Now, what we've been seeing inside of Chainlink up to this point has just been a very strong uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, the entire way up. As this is just a building parabolic curve. And I've never seen one of these play out inside of a Bitcoin pair before, which is why I'm so confident in Chainlink heading forward. Not only is the dollar pair looking absolutely exceptional, breaking out of its all-time highs, looking just like early day Ethereum, but the Bitcoin pair looks better than early day Bitcoin Ethereum pair. What we see here is just a very early parabolic trend, and we haven't even had a major blow off top yet. Where a blow off top is just where the market goes super, super parabolic. It just has a very, very big pump. It would be something like this. And then it crashes, right? Then we have our big crash. We haven't had one of those yet. This is just accumulation on a trend. And so that's why I've been a big buyer in this. I've bought a lot right here. I bought more here. I added to my margin positions here. So I'm about as leveraged into Link as you possibly can. Because I really do like everything that we're seeing from a technical perspective. Every time we bounce off of this trend, you know, we bounce and make a higher high. That's just been the case every single time up to this point. And now, you know, we've just broken from this symmetrical triangle pattern. We can see that this was a coiling that we saw here. We broke out from that, retested the high, and we're actually breaking all-time highs on the Bitcoin pair as well. I expect a big, big impulse to come, similar to like this one right here, where it was just quick pumping before we topped out. I expect something similar to happen right here because we need something very parabolic to form here. This is just slow accumulation, guys. This isn't even parabolic yet. That's what's really exciting about Chainlink is this is just still accumulating. We're still pretty early in this cycle, and that's the thing that I don't think a lot of people realize right now. You know, it seems weird that a coin can be going up so high, breaking past its all-time high, yet that is still undervalued in the scheme of cryptocurrency. But, you know, guys, if you would have looked at the same thing with Ethereum back in the day, you know, a $21 Ethereum would have been looked at as kind of expensive in hindsight. Well, having the foresight to see that, you know, Ethereum at $21 was still undervalued because it ended up going to $1,400. You got to say the same thing with Chainlink today. I mean, yeah, we broke its all-time high and we're at $5.50, but in hindsight, you know, you got to have the foresight to see how high this thing can actually go. And if we have a 2017 like Ethereum run, this is probably what it's going to look like. And people are doubting it now. People won't actually maximize the opportunity at hand, which is why, you know, this channel is dedicated towards helping people hold the long-term trend, because it's the long-term trend that is the easiest to trade. It's the safest, the least risky, and you make the most consistent money. I mean, yeah, you can out-trade a long-term portfolio if you're a short-term trader, but you got to be really proficient at trading to do something like that. I only put 20% of my portfolio towards, you know, short-term trading because all of it's focused on long-term. I've made more money off of Chainlink the last few days than most any of my investments over the last, you know, 4 years of being in crypto. And it's exciting because, you know, I've just positioned myself in a way that's much better than the last bull run. I've learned all of the mistakes that I took last time. I lost a lot of money in the last bull run. I made a lot of money in the process too. But I didn't feel like I was coming ahead as good as I could have. But this time around, I've really fine-tuned my strategy. I've really had the patience to just buy dollar cost average and just keep making these money. And, you know, now I'm at this point where my long-term portfolio is making me so much money every single day off of these altcoins just barely moving that I don't even have to worry about anything from this point. All I have to do is just continue to kind of maintain my portfolio. Just, you know, take profits when the time is due. But for this long-term portfolio, I'm just holding. So it's just consistent money, consistent profits, and it's exciting to be here with you guys. Now, before we wrap up this video, I wanted to quickly take some time to actually talk about how you guys can sign up for the video course and signals. You know, guys, I've been making a lot of profit inside of my Discord. Lots of the signals have been going up significantly. I'm going to be just brutally honest with you guys. If you want to be profitable and if you want a sound trading plan, the best thing that you're going to be able to do is just copy my long-term portfolio. I've been here for over 4 years. I've made a lot of money trading these markets, and all you're going to be doing inside of my Discord is copying my portfolio and copying all of the trades that I take. So if you see me making a lot of good trades, you see me making this analysis that you resonate with, why wouldn't you join the Discord server? Why wouldn't you get in on the signals? and make these profits, guys, because I can tell you firsthand, if you're not willing to invest in yourself, you're not going to amount to anything. I mean, when I got in the market, I figured, oh, I don't need to pay for courses. I don't need to pay for all of this stuff. I'm good enough to figure it out on my own. And what did I do? I lost 50 grand before I figured out how to do it on my own. And I lost 50 grand, and then I started paying for courses. So it was even more than that. And that's the funny thing, guys, is with this cycle, you can either pay the market or you can pay somebody else to teach you how to do these things. And what you're going to get out of my course and what out of my Discord server is not only 20 educational videos that are going to teach you guys all of the skills on how to trade. You're going to learn support and resistance, trend lines, Fibonacci, risk management. You're going to learn trading plans, market cycles. The list goes on. And it's over 12 hours worth of content that you guys are going to be able to find learning all of these strategies to profit. Now, if you're somebody that would rather just copy my portfolio, the signals are going to be for you. If you're somebody that wants to learn how to trade these, the course is going to be for you. If you want to do both, you guys can buy both of them too. It's whatever you want to do, but I really do recommend that you guys check those out, because not only are you going to be supporting my channel, you're also going to be supporting your own education and your own profitability, which is arguably the most important thing here. It's less about the money because I make enough off of trading alone, but with me offering signals, it's a full-time job, so I do charge. But the thing is, guys, I'm charging you less than all of the courses that I paid for to teach you guys all of the stuff that I'm going to be teaching you today. I paid over $5,000 worth of courses, and I'm going to be taking all of the prime stuff that I learned out of those courses and teaching them to you guys in this course for a quarter of the price. So if this is interesting to you guys, all you got to do is click in the description of this video. There you're going to find the invitation link to my channel. Once you guys have access, shoot me a message, or any of the 6 moderators a message, and we will be here to help you guys get started on the right path today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for all of the support. Chainlink is balling out of control. We're making so much money, and the real profits are just ahead around the corner. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. As always, peace out.